Ladies and gentlemen, adjust your headphones. Come on in and shut the front door. I want to welcome you to the You Should Know Better podcast. With me, Junior Mbiri, and my co-host, Michael Akadiri. How are you, bro?
I'm well, man. I'm all good. Yeah, man. We're at the end of the season now, you know.
We are. Yeah, season 2.
We made it. See,
FP8.
people didn't believe. That's it. People didn't believe in us, but we're 2 series down.
Yeah, we're here, still going. These don't stop. They try to stop us, but we don't stop.
Yeah, that's it. They try to hold us back, but we're still here.
That's it.
Season
I love
3
that.
soon come.
Trust me. We take a quick hiatus, yeah.
Siesta things.
Yeah. No setbacks, no seizures. Yeah. we'll be back stronger than ever.
Come on, small hiatus before you forget us, and then we'll be back with a bang. So
trust me.
Lovely stuff.
Wonderful. All right, cool. So it's been a weird summer. It's been raining in the UK anyway. But you know, I'm sure it's gonna pick up. So everyone enjoy your summer. It's kind of a goodbye at the beginning of the pod a little bit, but everyone enjoy your summer, yeah? Because I've got a feeling this one's going to be mad. And one of the stories I've got coming up will actually dive into that a bit more. So
for sure.
We'll get into that. But we'll kick off with the first part, Undercover Gems. So, Mike.
Boom.
I've got a story for you.
Let's go.
Man, yeah, threatened to do what over McDonald's missing his dipping sauce?
Just let me know what country this was in. United States of America.
Yeah, Iowa.
Iowa, okay.
America.
Nah, I'm sure this guy threatened to get a shotgun. They forgot his dip. Over dip. These guys, these farmer guys will come and get off their their pigeon shooting guns, their rifles.
Billy Ray Cyrus brothers coming out.
The old town road and I forgot my dip. What would you do? Okay, if you didn't get a gun out, I saw a mad video from America today where a guy on the New York subway took a dump.
That wasn't real. I sent that to you, but I deleted it because I realized it wasn't real. No, it's not real because there's another video with the same cleaner man and he's beating up someone else. But I sent it to you and I was like, nah, because I was going to say, remember when we were there? This place is crazy. But it's not real. Think about it. Who's just got a camera out like that ready to film? I want to take it down. In his face. Oh my God.
Yeah, that one, you have to quit your day. So I was thinking maybe this Iowa guy did the same with it. He just took a dump in the mop.
No, it wasn't that dude. It wasn't that dude they staged that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but that's what my final answer. The guy this Iowa guy, they took away his dip, so he took a dump in the mop bucket.
The New York brother.
The New York brother, he said, no, you ain't get away with this. Here's my barbecue sauce.
No, he was just seeing that. Anyway, I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, that was definitely staged. But no, Iowa man threatened to blow up McDonald's over missing dipping sauce.
Blow up?
So basically, blow up. So dude called Rob Goswilder or whatever ordered nuggets, went home and realized that they forgot to put his dip in it. There was no sauces. So instead of him to, go to the store and get, he said no. This man returned, what he did, instead of him to look in his, his house for some dip or something like that, dude went and called the McDonald's store, Yeah. And basically allegedly threatened to blow up the restaurant and punch up an employee. So he's on the phone to them, say, listen, I forgot my dip. And instead of riding down, I don't know how far it is, but instead of riding down there, go and get some more, he didn't do that. And basically, they reported it to the police, okay?
Yeah.
And basically, after they filed a criminal complaint, and they basically called back the number that called them. And he said, I admit that was going to blow up the damn I was going to blow up the damn McDonald's or whatever. So they came and arrested him. They came and arrested him. They charged him with making a false report of explosive or incendiary devices, and he's in jail on Saturday, and they released him the following day.
Oh my goodness!
And it's like, what's the point? Why? Number one, yeah, cool. You threatened them. That's mental in itself.
Yeah.
Why do you now, when the police call you, you say, "Yeah, that was me. That was me." So where you live? Over here.
I live in this place. He must have been an
my location. Nah, this guy just thinks. Listen, he's from Iowa. I reckon he's just got a certain level of.
Oh my goodness!
He just feels like he's above the law and thinks he can do it. They came to his house and arrested him. So you can't be making claims like that. I'm sure he's got some ketchup in his house already. Just like
simple dip. You know, not even like I get it. Like I'm sometimes mad, innit, where you get home, like especially when you go into the drive-through, you get home, you open up the packet, and there's one chicken select missing because you're big mad. You're thinking, rah, this guy took 20% of my meal away. But obviously, who's got the energy to get in the car, drive back, and you're driving angry as well. You're there driving, you're never indicating because you're big mad.
Stopping at lights and stuff.
That's it. You're not running reds just because they miss, and then you get there, you're shouting at someone. You go and shout someone, which it's not that deep when it's just a chicken select. So I get sometimes being upset when your order's wrong, but for a dip, nah, this guy.
He said he's going to blow it up. He said he's coming to blow up the whole McDonald's. There won't be another McDonald's there again. So forget the dip. They don't even know what dip he wanted. They don't even
Hilarious.
Know. They don't even know if it was
all
barbecue,
this time, we never know what he wanted.
We don't even know what dip he wanted. He was just so mad that they forgot the dip. Why would one, Rob?
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, what I've got is not as wild as that, but it's from another country in the Commonwealth, or English-speaking country, or former colony, as I should say, Australia. Though in terms of when we say Wild Wild West, Australia is the Wild Wild West. But man bitten in genital area by ex after sitting on the toilet.
See this one. I saw this story. I definitely saw this story.
Hit me.
Even if I didn't see it, like you're saying, Australia. Yeah, it's either like a spider or a snake or something. But I saw it was a python. A python hit this man in the bum.
Yeah, in the genital area.
All right, yeah. Wait, what? I don't know what happened though. I just saw the snake's head. Yeah, on like on Sky News or something like that, and it said man bit by this. I was like, gosh, so what happened? What actually happened?
Obviously, my man was just trying to sit down. Obviously, he probably had the newspaper out, trying to chill. This old guy, 65, so he definitely had the newspaper. He's not checking TikTok whilst he's taking a dump. He was reading the news.
I was reading the Australian Times or something.
That's it. The Herald.
Rupert Murdoch's newspapers is definitely one of them.
Of course, reading about how they keep the Aboriginals ostracized. Yeah.
Deportation is good.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. And then, obviously, he must have been reading his paper, and then a python came and bit him in the genital area, and apparently it was an albino python. So this one is getting his own back.
So it's all right. Okay, cool. So wait. So where was the pipe? Just in his bowl? I
think it come up from the bowl because apparently it's his neighbour, so it's not even like a wild python. Right. It's his neighbour, so maybe the python in his neighbour's house went into the toilet bowl, gone through the pipes, which is nasty. And then obviously come and bit him, and obviously that is filthy because the snake's teeth, the python teeth, is gonna be nasty. It's gonna be full of feces and weed and all that other stuff. So
how do we not know? So the neighbor didn't report his python missing. Bro, so the python is just now wondered who's their neighbor. That's the real question. Who is the neighbor?
I think
maybe the neighbor. Now, I don't know what this guy did. I don't know what this guy did. He wants to say that if the neighbor was Aboriginal, this guy may have something they shouldn't have said to him. And he said, all right, you'll see, and put the snake in his bowl. Because you would have noticed that a python went missing. Like you would notice that, wouldn't you? Unless he was on holiday.
I think pythons are probably like cats in Australia. Like it's just an animal. Like your cat's gone missing. Like if your cat's not there, you don't go, "Where's the cat?" You say, "It's gone and roamed the streets." So this snake has got to roam the streets.
You can't have these things are in like those see-through glasses. You can
Yeah.
see if it's there or not. You can see. So this guy, this guy put it in there, but he tried to finish off a Billy Bob Bill or whatever.
Yeah, he tried to finish his neighbor. Yeah, maybe he did.
He wanted that house extension. They should do further investigation into this story. That's my take.
They returned. I think they cleaned the snake and returned it to its rightful owner. But apparently, that the neighbor, he's 24 and he's been referred to animal services because he's got bare snakes in his yard. So there's the answer. That's why I didn't realize.
Maybe okay, cool. Maybe there's too many.
There's too many. He couldn't keep count. I don't know what you're doing at 24 snakes. You need to be assessed psychologically because something is not right. Don't know why
That's just how, if you can't realize one snake's missing, you've got too many snakes.
Fendi facts. And let's move on swiftly to the main segment of the podcast. This is the You Should Know Better segment. This is where we take a news story from the past week and assess it from the antagonist's shoes and consider, should that antagonist have known better? So, Junior, what have you got? No, is it me? Or I don't know. I can't forget. I'm forgetting the order. I'm first. I'm always first. So, all right, cool. Junior, Soul Cap. I don't know if you heard about this, but obviously the Tokyo Olympics is a soon come, the delayed one from 2020. And part of the Olympics, we've got as we try to combat stereotypes, we've got black swimmers from around the world who want to wear a swimming cap to cover their hair, particularly Afro hair, which gets a lot drier than European hair. And Soul Cap, the brand, have been told by the swimming organisation FINA that their caps will not be allowed to be used by black swimmers at the Tokyo Olympics. And which caused a lot of controversy online and people calling it out and saying that it's making it difficult for black swimmers to engage at the highest level if they are subjugated to such discrimination. So, Junior, I'm going to put you in charge. I'm going to make you the CEO of FINA. I don't even know who that is, but I'm going to find out.
Do they even have one?
FINA, is it? Really? It's called, okay, unless I'm on the wrong website, but if I'm on the website, it's Captain Hussein Al Masalam.
It sounds like some general in an army somewhere. What? Captain who?
No, it's him. It's a swimming thing. Yeah. Hussein Al Musalam, Captain Hussein.
Is he a captain?
He's captain of Kuwait.
The Kuwaiti Navy, whatever.
The Navy. No, this is him. It's him, you know. Okay, so obviously you are going to be this guy, Hussein Al Masalam. So that is you. You are him. And you need to defend your decision. Why, Mr. Guy from Kuwait, are you discriminating against young black men and women worldwide?
Well, we're not discriminating against black people. Okay. This is people with Afro hair. Okay. So, I mean, the problem here is that we're trying to create an environment where no one has an advantage, okay? Right? And with these swimming caps that Soul Cap have made, it definitely gives black athletes an unfair advantage because the cap is a lot more streamlined, therefore giving them less resistance as they traverse through the water. So we don't want to give them an advantage. That's not fair to the other competitors from around the world, okay? And we know that, Africa is naturally blah, blah, sure, whatever, all that stuff you said, fine, yeah. But is that really going to be a factor?
Blah, blah, yeah. Oh, my goodness. So all the platinum points, blah, 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 yeah.
It gets dry, sure. But in reality, I mean, what factor is that going to have, in terms of them if they just use the regular ones? Okay, just use the regular cap. They've been using them already for years now. Yeah. There hasn't been any complaints. So all of a sudden now, everyone's in this woke era. We now want to start doing all these extra stuff and bringing in all these extra caps for these. What's this about? We've been living like this for years and there's not been a problem. Okay. There's plenty of black swimmers, who have put that cap on, put maybe a little bit extra on a glue or something, and it's stuck to their head and they've traveled in the water. No problem. So
name two black swimmers. Name two black swimmers.
I don't follow swimming like that, okay?
Well, Mr. Kuwait.
I just follow the rules. I just follow the rules. I don't keep my eye on the athletes. I keep my eye on the rules. Okay.
So Captain Hussein Masalam, you don't know, you're the CEO.
You have to speak to... I'm the CEO of Black Swimmers. I'm the CEO of FINA, right?
So you know Michael Phelps. You know Michael Phelps, sir.
I've heard of him. My main focus is on the rules, okay? And I know through the intensive studies that we've done here at FINA that it gives them an unfair advantage. And we don't want to encourage that, okay? We do want to be inclusive, but there's a limit, okay? And we can't just keep making these allowances for you people. It's enough now, okay? We're done.
He said, you people. Man said it's been great for 100 years, and now you guys are coming in and causing problems for us. He said it's been great.
It's enough that we've done our bit, you know. Anyway, we're going to review the decision because obviously there's been a lot of backlash and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, we are being, you know, fair and reasonable, but don't hold your breath.
Yeah, I've got to say. Of course. And if you look at this board, there's not one black person on this board. Not that there needs to be, but it doesn't surprise me. If you're looking for, as Matt Hancock said, diversity of thought, you're not going to get it if you have this sort of usually elderly men, not elderly, or middle-aged men. And there's one lady from China, just one lady, and she is of Chinese descent on the board. So,
there you go. It's enough.
To be honest, they've got a gentleman. He is a gentleman who's South African, but he looks of Indian descent, but he's South African on the board as well. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. But these guys, the thing is, it's just these historic attitudes where white was right and white was the only thing. So they're just saying, oh, we're not going to change. But that you do realize that when the rules were made, they weren't made with everyone in mind.
Of course.
And that is where the issue lies. And I just, how is this going to convert to an advantage? What is more an advantage, a swimming cap or the fact that genetically Michael Phelps makes less lactic acid compared to your average person, for example? So, you know, and that's not held him back from winning numerous gold medals at Olympics and World Championships. So you just got, and I'm not saying that should be held against Michael Phelps. If that's his body, that's his body. That's a natural advantage, but that's not penalized. But a cap, is a cap really going to make a difference? You know?
Yeah, I think on that one, this one's more around the equipment, right? What they deem acceptable. I haven't even. I mean, I've seen the cap. I know the cap you're talking about, but clearly, I think the main problem here is that the water and the chemicals they put in the water actually damages black people's hair.
100%.
So who's going to be inclined to spend hours and hours and hours in a swimming pool when you're just damaging your hair
100%.
When that doesn't affect other people? So I think there just needs to be a better understanding of, you know, just equality always isn't the right word in these instances. I think the right word is more inclusion. And in order to include black people, there needs to be some kind of understanding of what requirements they need. Same way they're looking at, I think in the Premier League, they're looking at bringing in rules to help Muslim players when it comes to dealing with Ramadan and stuff like that. Yeah. No one's saying, hey, they're getting an unfair advantage, blah, blah, blah. It's about inclusion, making sure that everyone is catered for. You know,
100%.
And I think that's where they fall down with this equality when it should be inclusion. But
100%.
Hopefully they reconsider.
Jeez, very well said. Like a true politician. That's what I'm saying. You guys, Junior one day is going to be an MP, fam. I can see it already. You can tell by the way he's diplomatic, fam.
That's not happening, boy.
You could be next Chuko Obuna.
Fabinho from Liverpool. That man can't live their lives, boy. Look at Hancock just wanted a little bit of, you know, enjoyment, and now look, just forget it, boy. Forget it.
He said enjoyment.
Can't live my life like that, boy.
What a euphemism. I said enjoyment.
He wanted to, you know, enjoy smooth, but look what's happened.
He said enjoyment. Your future partner doesn't see this.
Hey, free my Hancock. Free him. Free him. He ain't done nothing wrong. I'm messing.
What have you got for us this week?
Right, yeah. So it was in relation to what I was talking to at the beginning in terms of our summer and what we're expected to enjoy. Maybe not the weather, but we will be looking to enjoy a life without socially distancing. So this week, Boris Johnson has laid out the roadmap for a corona-free environment. Well, not corona-free environment, but at least the rules anyway, including face masks and being not made mandatory, and people being encouraged to go back to work on the 19th of July. And there's gonna be a few more legal requirements on people who actually do come into contact with coronavirus. It's still gonna have to self-isolate, but as I said, there won't be any requirements on face masks, social distancing. Clubs will be open. All businesses will be able to operate at their full capacity, which is great. But there are some concerns. A lot of ministers, primarily Keir Starmer for one, and a lot of Labour MPs feel like the restrictions are being lifted too soon. They feel like they are being all taken off at the same time, and that could be very reckless, especially as we enter this period of summer where everyone's trying to be out cheer and enjoy themselves, okay? And so Keir Starmer believes anyway that this is more about party management, because obviously you get a lot of disgruntled Tory MPs who want the restrictions gone, but this could actually not be in the public interest. So the question is to you, Mike. You are now one of these Tory MPs who has to justify why you think all these restrictions should be taken off at the same time. I don't know how you're going to do this, but I think you should, because the public feel, some do agree, some think it's a good idea, but some do feel like it's just happening way too quick, especially when we're in a situation where we're seeing the Delta variant cases rise and rise and rise. How do you justify it?
Look, it has been March 2020. That is a year and 4 months. So what's that? That's 16 months. Since I've been able to shake a leg. So that is 16 months too long. And there are many people in the nightclub industry who haven't had a chance to work. 16 months. How many more months do you want these people to go out with enjoying? How long do you expect me to go out without enjoying? And people need to understand that COVID will remain. It's going to coexist with us. We can't get rid of COVID. COVID is with us. COVID is our friend. We don't like COVID. COVID
our friend?
Well, it's not really our friend. It's not really our friend. It's our friend.
I don't even describe it as their friend.
Yes, it's our friend.
Yeah, let me come inside there. Come infect me.
COVID is the op that we need to understand that's going to be around. And I think that we need to get on with living our lives, unfortunately. And we can't live in fear completely. We know what the virus is about. We know that we've got a vaccine. Most people have been double jabbed, as they say. I think 65% have had the first dose, and it's close to 50%, if not just more, have had 2 jabs. So we said that the route out of this is being vaccinated. So now we cannot hold people back. They've got the vaccinations. We are jabbing maybe hundreds of thousands of people a day, and let's keep on jabbing and forward to victory.
So what do you say to the people who say, well, sure, I understand people need to get back to work and the nightclubs need to open, yeah, sure, but why ditch the masks? Why ditch that mandate? Why ditch social distancing? Can't you just stagger it like you started before, huh?
Personal choice. Handbrake off. Hancock's gone. Handbrake off. What we're doing now is we're giving personal choice. You can wear a mask if you want to. I think before the pandemic, there were tourists that would come and wear masks. No one bothered them. So why are we now making it a scene? If you want to wear a mask, feel free. But we're saying it's not mandatory. We're not a nanny state. We're quite liberal in what we do. We're one society. David Cameron said we're one society, and I support that notion. Shout out David Cameron, very good Prime Minister. But what I'm saying to you is that we are quite. Green Salt, he's trying to make that money, fam. He said Hancock was trying to enjoy David Cameron trying to enjoy
that guy company liquidated, boy.
Yeah.
Took the money and run.
Man said I'm out of it, fam. Man's in Bermuda.
That cheater.
But what I'm saying to you is that we're quite liberal. We've been quite didactic in the last sort of 60 months, but now we want to give the power back to the people and let them live their lives, let them enjoy their festivals. And I, for one, will be at Wireless with Chuko Amuna.
I think he's got a match that day. He's got Southampton away. Fair enough. I think this one's quite a touchy one, because I feel like there are some people who definitely feel like, right, it's enough now. Like, let's get back to it. Like, we've been through this. The people are getting jabbed and stuff, as you mentioned, and stuff like that. And, you know, we just want to kind of move forward. And, you know, we accept that people are going to lose their lives. But as long as the deaths are low and the cases are still going up, like, who really cares kind of thing. I think that while some people obviously feel like it's just going to accelerate the cases. And then, you know, who knows, may even lead to another variant. We don't know, innit? So I definitely think it's a touchy one. I definitely think there's two arguments to this story. Where do I sit? I think I agree slightly. I don't know. Some of these people, they're a bit reckless, boy. I don't know what's going to happen after July the 19th. I hope for the best, but we'll see.
You'll see, but you really shortage.
With my mask on. Socially distanced. I can't even go to that place no more. That place, you can't social distance there.
Yeah, of course. And when that future tone comes off, everyone will be like,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I think I am looking for that definitely. You can't really social distance those. But that's September, you know, that's a different.
No, of course. Festivals are happening. Nightclubs will reopen. No one's trying to socially distance in them venues. Obviously, if you're conscious about the virus and whatnot, you just won't be attending those venues. You know, those events, you know. So,
yeah, but I guess it's when you're on the tube and public transport and stuff like that.
But public transport,
I think it's still mandatory. I think it's still mandatory.
No. I think it's not. But Sadiq Khan's coming out saying that he would like it to be. But I don't know if he has the necessary power to enforce that.
Well, I guess if TFL rules could be, it's mandatory for you to wear a face.
Yeah, so we shall see. We wait with a pace. We'll see. But Freedom Day hopefully sticks to it, boy. And I said, if England win the Euros, he's moving that day a week forward to the 12th of July, because there's going to be pandemonium on them streets.
Already been booked off, boy. Already been booked off.
Let's move on to the final segment of the pod. This is the throwback segment. This is where we look at something that's happened this week in yesteryear, with this week being the 5th of July. And just, have a reminisce, man. Junior, what have you got for us this week?
I've got one that's a bit stark, I can't lie, but it's one that most of us remember. 7th of July, 7/7/2005.
Jeez.
The London bombings.
Jeez.
Series of coordinated suicide attacks by Islamist terrorists. Or there should be another word for that.
Radical
extremists. Radical extremists.
Yeah, that's it.
Extremists, yes. Yeah, so there was coordinated attacks across London. I remember this. I remember us being at school. Was at St. Paul's at the time. And I remember I was in, I think it was maths class or something like that, and there was a tannoy. But it was like they were calling a teacher or something like that, and it just didn't make much sense. And then they didn't tell us what happened. I don't know if you remember.
No.
We just went home as normal, kind of thing. Because I think the idea was if people knew, maybe they had parents who worked in the city or something like that.
Oh yeah, panic in it.
Yeah. So I remember they didn't tell us at school. We went home and I found out. I was like, right, because this was just like off the back of, I think it was the Madrid bombings in 2006 and stuff like that. So I was shook. As you
would be.
The tube and stuff like that. You don't know who. My theory is, if someone's going to do that, they should just come and sit next to me and say, listen, brother, I'm going to blow this thing up.
Give me a little heads up.
Yeah, just sit next to me right now so we can just all go together, because if I'm not one arm, that's long.
Oh, so you're all or nothing.
Yeah, all or nothing. Like,
All or
either
nothing.
He lets me off, or he says, "You and me will sit here." And this thing's going off.
So you're gonna hug him as he goes. As you can even go like this.
Yeah, because I don't want to be all like hurt and stuff like that. Just take me or let me go.
I'm man's gonna bear hug the guy. You know?
Bad there, you know, give you no trouble. But yeah, no, I mean, all jokes aside, like I remember, like at the beginning, because we were like, I don't know.
Yeah, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, I was definitely like worried, like taking shoes and stuff like that.
As you would do. But it's weird how with terrorist attacks, because it happens so frequently, you kind of just, it's weird, like for a few days, you'll feel raw, or feel scary, you'll feel, then after that, you just kind of, unfortunately, shrug your shoulder and continue on. And that's the nature of them.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's, you know, it's not a bad way to look at things, but
it's
you got to be on your life and that, but
100%.
Can't let them win. Can't let them win.
It's funny because my story is literally just the day before your one. Mine's on the 6th of July 2005, and that was the day that the IOC, look at that, we're bringing it back, the International Olympic Committee announced that London would host the 2012 Olympics.
Yes.
And I've got fond memories of the 2012 Olympics, seeing as I worked when I was one of the stewards. I thought, let me work for the city. I'm chatting shit. I wanted to work for some money. Everyone's like, I wanted to work to contribute. I made some money. And I made some money.
Didn't you do a shift? You had like 4 seconds sleep.
Yeah, I had 8 minutes sleep. I had 8 minutes sleep. I went to bed at 4:07, woke up at 4:15. That was a very.
Okay. People ask you the steward where to go. His eyes are closed.
Yeah, that day I know I was on BBC One sleeping. I was there front row.
Excuse me, where's his?
Read the sign. No, I was shattered. I've never been sleep deprived like that in my life. So I could do party. Also, I can do the mistakes you make when you're younger, just to shake a leg.
Yeah,
just because you want to shake a leg.
Yeah, they're gonna be made this month as well, boy. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, a lot of mistakes will be made this month. A lot of sleep deprived decisions. But yeah, fortunately, like you, I've got a bit of leave this month. So as well as taking the leave from the pod, I'm taking some leave from work this month. So yeah, man, we're gonna try and enjoy what is left of the summer. And as we're recording this, some rain has started. So. You know,
typical.
It is what it is. But no, I can't believe we are actually done season 2, series 2.
Yeah, honestly, it's flown by, I swear.
We growing. So thank you everyone that actually takes time to listen, to watch on YouTube, that leaves comments on Apple Podcasts, like all your support, all your DMs, everything. Just thank you so much, man. And we'll continue to grow.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to put out, hopefully, what you guys find as informative yet entertaining content.
Yeah, and just to touch up on that as well, we'll have a feedback questionnaire. If anyone listens to the pod, you may want to give back some feedback, any improvements, any suggestions, we're open to that. So look out for that as well. And on the last note, it's going to be Michael's birthday on the 9th of July. So just want to wish you happy birthday on the pod.
Jeez, thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, just 1 year older, 1 year hopefully wiser. And 1 year closer to getting the bag. That's what I'm trying to hear for. I'm on the wall to get the bag.
Let's not mess around.
2K, well, let's say 2K7, but
2K.
Making movements. All right, man. You guys have a good one. And don't do anything that's going to make us say, you should know better. Take care, people.
Love and peace.